fold this. Hey guys, I just want to show you guys how to fold your gis. Okay, there's like about half a dozen ways of folding the gis. At my school, we do it a little bit differently, and I hope you guys like it. And maybe take whatever information you can, you know, blend it with other ways of folding the gis. All right. So, anyways, we have the Jiu Jitsu Gi, here, or the Judo Gi. All right, and let me turn this inside out first. What you're gonna do first is just drop it on the floor, okay, or on a flat surface. So usually my students, after we train, they all get changed, and then they come back on the mat, and they drop it on the floor. All right, and then they're gonna take the gi out, and they're just gonna open it up. Okay, so, okay, now Greg, come over here for a second. Okay, now notice how my gi is being folded. It's like laying it out flat. See that? So all I'm gonna do, the first step, is just lay it out flat. Okay, so it looks like a scarecrow. All right. The second part we're gonna do is notice if I fold the gi on the sleeve, on the elbow line, it looks like a square. So that's what you want to do. You want to just bring it here. Now it looks like a square. Bring it here. Looks like a square. All right. So that's your next step. Now obviously you want to make sure it's left over right. If you forget how to do that, just look for the label. Okay, so now we have a square. We're going to take this, and we're just going to bring it back. We're going to take this, and we're going to bring it back. All right, so it looks like this. After you get it out, we're going to go like this. We're going to fold it here, and bring it back. Come over here, I'm going to bring it back. Okay, now obviously I should be doing it like this. It's a lot easier. Okay, but for the sake of the video, we're going to do it sideways. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to divide the gi in 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this whole edge, I'm going to put it in the center of this garment here. All right, and I'm just going to use my hand and smooth it out. I'm going to take this whole edge, I'm going to put it in the center of the garment. That's it, okay? Now here's the next part. Obviously, we'll take our pants. It doesn't matter if it's right, front to back or front to back to front. I prefer to go front to front. All right, so you have the back side. You know, straighten it. I take the end of it. I'm gonna come to the from the bottom to the top, and I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, obviously this is not written in stone. All right, if I need to, I might fold this in a little bit. Okay, and if I need to, I might fold it again. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, depending on the texture of your garment or whatever, you might leave it like this, or I like to fold it once, so I'll have personal preference. Okay, if you have a smelly t-shirt or a mouth guard, whatever, and you forgot to bring your gym bag, you can also put your t-shirt right here or your mouth guard, right? Fold it into here. Now watch where I place this. I'm not going to place it in the bottom. I'm not going to place it here. I'm going to place it somewhere in the middle. All right, somewhere in the middle. Then I'm going to fold it once. Then when I fold it again, it forms a nice little pouch. All right, so everything's secure. All right, I'm going to push down a little bit so you have a nice pouch. Okay, here's the next step. I'm going to take my belt. I'm going to take tail to tail. All right, I'm just going to guide it. All right, take the middle. And I'm going to bring it over the center of the pouch, preferably like this. You want to see what I'm doing? So I'm going to go like this. Okay, and then I'm going to come down, I'm going to grip onto the bottom, and I'm going to flip it over. Come around. Right, and then I'm going to crisscross it. Okay, not too tight, just make it snug. I'm going to reach all the way to the bottom again, I'm going to flip it over. Okay, now depending on the length of your belt, okay, you can do this now, depending on the length of the belt. You're going to lightly do a knot. Okay, please watch. Can you see, Chris? Greg?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Notice, I do 1. Now a lot of people will just finish it here. Okay, they'll just tie a knot here, okay, and take it home. The problem with that is that it's not tight, all right? You want to create an anchor point. So we go here. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to loop it over. Just one extra step. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to loop it over here. You know you did it right when you finish it, they're across from each other, right? So it looks like an origami flower. Now I will finish up with my regular knot, okay? Now what happened is you have one connecting loop, all right? Now, after a hard day of training, your gi's all sweaty and stuff, you don't want to put it in your gym bag because your gym bag's going to be smelly. You want to keep your gym bag nice and clean and fresh, right? So now you can carry your gi separately from your gym bag. You can throw it over your shoulder, whatever, all right? Sometime, if my belt is too long, all right, I just hold it like this, all right? But it should be nice and secure.